between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. Punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. The play fake. It's McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back.
Let's go.
The give now out of the shotgun. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 14.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. Forced out to his right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. His first throw is an interception. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Another one for Gibbs. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. 3rd and long for him here. Ooh, and almost an opening drop pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it. So the potential turnover winds up on the ground as they'll bring up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Brings it in at the 12. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Off play action. It's McCarthy. Finds a seam down the middle. Nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35.
A gain of 19 yards.
It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
1st and 10.
It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to...
That's grabbed inside the 30. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
All set now. 1st and 10. They'll run here from the gun. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Dose of the hurry up here.
At the 7-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings go up 6-0 here in the 1st. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Pass now to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Even 25 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
1st and 10 from the 32. Again, it's Gibbs. Now he's past the 25. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
From the gun, Goff. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Defense couldn't hang on to the interception. Can they make a stand here on 3rd and short? Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. They'll go for it. Goff. That's complete to Sloan. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions trim the lead to 1. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 3. Showing a little burst so far. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Play action, McCarthy. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. On play action now, McCarthy. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. They get 35 out of that play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 1-yard
We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. It's Vikings ball as we return for the 2nd, and they've got to be thinking points here.
70 Lions!
Here's a design run, and he's in for the touchdown. The Vikings take a 2nd quarter lead. J.J. McCarthy the touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Pass now to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Gibbs now from the gun. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Lions have a first down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Lions.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Chased out to his right. Downfield, and Tisserand has it. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They're going to throw again. Goff. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Intended target there was Sam Laporta. So that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
4th down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it.
Hey, lift! Ladies! Tiger!
Again, Goff. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like the receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Jack Fox, the kickoff for the Lions.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. At the 20. And he does! Touchdown! perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it. Wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Fields this one at the 3. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Second and 3 now. Goff working from the pistol. Passing downfield, working the left. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
Going again, it's Goff. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
What you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
In truth, Kate, I felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And there's a man there, it's intercepted! Brian Branch has it!
I think they were going to be grateful just to get the ball back, but now look at where they're getting it, Kate. This is already inside field goal range. I promise you this, they're going to be disappointed if they don't get at least 3 points off that takeaway.
Shaking off the pit quickly, he's going to throw. On the move, headed right! Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Hold on. Check. Get wide. We go tonight. Whirling.
Now gone. Looking, but will not find it. So incomplete on 2nd and goal, Brock. Chances starting to run thin to score here.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions parlay the interception into points. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy finds him over the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chains moving too. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
79 Bronco. Here we go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get some late points and the lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Now to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Getting stopped quickly, but the catch moves him to the 48.
And the Lions press down.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
To the right, he's got to slow. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless. Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
Hey, show.
From the gun, Goff. He brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go now. Cowboys 79 Broncos. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take the lead just before halftime. Bass on for the extra point.
Tyler Bass for the extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to track him down there. Nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. Throwing this for the end zone. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions cut it to just a point before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
And his kick is good, and what a first half that was as we officially go into locker rooms now, all tied up. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Fielded at the 7. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Back to Gibbs now on 2nd. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
throwing now on 3rd and 2. Ooh, put some air under this one, right side. Brought in inside the 20. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take the lead right away in half number 2. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Fox now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. That's caught. He found some space. Escapes a defender. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's going to score a touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings start the second half with some needed points. Bass on for the extra point. And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So after the missed extra point, he is still out there. He's going to put it back in play. Here's a return from the 7. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
On 1st down, it's gone. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Catch is made in close. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dumps. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Gibbs. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. 2nd and goal coming up.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 down.
And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Lions grow the lead to 7. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
That one splits the uprights. And Lions grow their lead to 8. Fox now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Play action, McCarthy. Dump off Popeye's back. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Connects on the crosser. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB and tight end? They got that ball out in a hurry.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. McCarthy to throw it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Another throw here for McCarthy. Wow, wide open here, complete. And it won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play.
And he will get into the end zone for a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. J.J. McCarthy the touchdown. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when we were watching Steve Young, Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this offense away. Starting from the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with very minimal gains.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there. Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Offense to the line for second down. Coming right is Gibbs. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Downfield, this finds St. Brown. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They strike for 23 yards. And the Lions have a first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Detroit.
Goff working from the pistol. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Vikings 23-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
It's a double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Goff has it knocked out, but it looked like the Lions were able to fall on it, so possession stays with them.
Recovered by the offense.
All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. They'll go for it. Goff. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Buying some time left. On the run, deep down the left side. That's complete inside the 35. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Vikings push their lead to 6. Bass now to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Up the gut they go with Gibbs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that is good for Detroit first down.
First down, Lions.
2 for 1.
From the gun, Goff. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be second down.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Hey, 5.
Goff now on third down. Pass is brought in by Laporta. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
First down at the 17-yard line.
20.
From the red zone now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Isaac Tisslaw there. So it's second down coming up. They're going to throw again. Goff. He's got it. It's in close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up. Trying to run with Gibbs. And now right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Bronco. And jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's second and goal. He gets it again. And he will not be denied a second time. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions come through to tie it in the 4th. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on first down, they go right back to the ground and score just one play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that first down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
That one right down the middle. And they'll take the lead.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Play straight ahead. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the
Off play action. It's McCarthy. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And it's dropped. That was the play they needed late in this one, but couldn't hang on.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Catch made underneath by the back. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Again, McCarthy to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's now second and 19 at the 43-yard line.
McCarthy throwing here. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket. They're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. They'll try and punch it in. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A pickup of 2 brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Getting out to his left. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's back to throw. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings trail by just 1. Big moment for Tyler Bass here. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder. That one is good. And late in the fourth, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. It's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Back to throw. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. You're at a premium in this league.
Give them about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's third down.
Looking to throw it. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
This is outside of field goal range, so no choice but to go for it here.
Black 20. Value 3. Value 3. And kill. 12.
Desperation time here on fourth. That one complete to St. Brown. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They hit for 16 yards on fourth down, and a drive a lot of us thought had stalled out is going to carry on. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Minnesota spends its second time out here. Just 40 seconds remaining. Here's 2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs with that Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. Now a timeout with only 3 seconds left with, you'd all assume, right, a game-winning try on its way. So everything comes down to this from Jake Bates. This only a chip shot from the right hash. That one is good! And they've taken back the lead. So the Lions get the win on the road. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Lions as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.